My earliest basketball memory is, I think when I was at high school, I started playing the game. It was how the teacher at school was interested in basketball, so I was very keen on sport at the time. So I got involved in basketball then, and then I got involved with a club team that played in the Manly Baringa Association. And from there I started to get into a little bit of coaching. I met a gentleman at Manly by the name of George Thompson, who had a very big influence on my early coaching days. Wonderful man, and has some great ideas on how to coach teams. And also another person I met at Manly by the name of Don Pollock, who was also doing some coaching there, and he also had a big influence on my early days there. I think my passion came probably started when I got appointed to a couple of state teams as assistant coach in the late 60s. I was at Sydney Teachers College at the time, and the two people that were the coaches of the team were both teachers, one by the name of Barry Meadows and the other person was Don Pollock. And I think that sort of gave me a bit of an insight into what I could maybe achieve as I moved on into a full-time teaching career. I moved to Newcastle and I was a phys ed teacher at a school in Newcastle, and I think, I got involved with school basketball and I think from there, it's just the things have evolved, and it's been a 50-year passion now of the game. Over 40 or 50 years, there's lots of good memories. I suppose my first good memory is in the 70s in Newcastle. Newcastle decided to put teams in the club teams into the state championships instead of the full Newcastle team. And I was very fortunate to have a group of players from the Stockton club who went on and won the New South Wales Senior Men's Championship in '75. And what was so good about that was also that a number of those players became very prominent people in New South Wales basketball over the years. Phil Matthews and Graham Baker, Mark Letson. We also then went and played in the Australian Club Championships and finished in the top 10 in Australia. So that was the first big highlight for me. I think also then given the opportunity of coaching quite a few New South Wales junior teams and winning a national championships under 20 nationals with one of those. I love my time with the New South Wales state teams. Also from that I was very, very fortunate to be appointed coach of the Australian junior men's team in the mid-80s. Took a team to the Philippines on a tour. So when you're representing your country, it's something very, very special, and that's something that's gave me an incentive to sort of try and stay at that level for a while. To me, it's when they told me I was getting the award, I felt very embarrassed because I'm not one for awards. I don't think you go into your involvement in sport for the awards. You're going for the helping others. I think that's the important thing. But I feel very, very honoured, and to me it's a very special award because it's a recognition by my peers within the sport, and I take that in a very sort of great way. It's a very humbling experience, but also I think in getting the award, it's a reflection on all the other people that I've been involved with, because basketball's a team sport and you can't do it by yourself. So I thank all those people that I've been involved with over the years. Most importantly, my wife. She's been very supportive of me over the years, and has never stopped me from doing any of the things I've been involved with. She does always say that I said to her, I'd like to go to one world championship, and then makes a point of saying, well, you've done 12. But she's very supportive, and so is my son and my daughter. They've always been supportive of me over the years. And there's a couple of other people I believe that I'd like to thank, especially is the late Bob Staunton. He was a big influence on me and a big supporter of me in my early days, and encouraged me to get into New South Wales and national programs. A very good friend of mine, Patrick Hunt. I need to thank him. He was also back in the team when I had with Gordy. He was my assistant coach, and Pat's has become a very, very good friend over all those years, and a very good mentor. And so I thank him. And a couple of other people involved with Basketball Australia. Gary Evans, who was involved with the Basketball Australia in the 90s with the national teams, and Lorraine Landon have also been very encouraging and very supportive of the things that I've done. There's lots of other people as well, but they're all involved. I think I'd like to thank all those people involved with teams, the players and the staff. I think, and all those people involved in associations. I thank them for their support and encouragement of me over the years.